know, I'm retired. My professional life did a lot of projects all over the world. And I'd like you to tell you about one story, what happened to me. Still have a big experience, this big experience in my whole life. It was one of the projects in the middle of nowhere. I had to go there for my project for a few weeks. And he picked me up from the airport, brought me in a car, and I had to drive for days to come to this project. After a day driving, suddenly we were stopped at the road. A few men were standing over there with a machine gun on the shop. We had to step up, and they brought us into a truck. They closed the doors of the truck, and they drove away. We didn't hear anything. They didn't say anything. The guns were enough to persuade us to follow them. After a day driving, we brought to a small village with some houses. And we were brought into one of those houses. Each of us had a separate room, locked up. We had to give our shoes away, our coats, our package. Only we had was our shorts and a shirt. I was sitting there. And once a day the door was opened, we got some food. We were sitting there waiting. What happened? We didn't know anything. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. And months became, we didn't know time anymore. On one day, the food was brought again, and I noticed that the door was still open on a small opening. I didn't trust it because you never know what happens. Was it on purpose to try me out? Was it a mistake from the guard? Was it something else? After an hour nothing happened, so I opened the door a little bit. I didn't see anyone. I went into a hallway and saw another door. I opened slowly the other door and didn't see anybody. I looked very good because I had to be very careful. I opened the door and started running to the woods over there. Running. As my life was hanging on it. But in the meantime, my hair was very long, my toenails and my fingernails were very long, so it was very difficult walking. When I almost reached the forest, I heard some yelling behind me. They discovered me. So I started running, trying to keep out of the hands of those people who followed me. Ran. So, and then suddenly I saw a lake. The lake was my only possibility to escape. I started walking over in the water, and suddenly I realized the water was not so deep because I couldn't continue walking. And on the other side of the lake, I was exhausted. I looked backwards and saw my followers were not walking on the water, but they were swimming. I realized that moment, I told you, my toenails were long, my fingernails were long, my feet, I have size 13, plus my width of the toenails, of the length of my toenails, plus the speed I had. I was able, with my speed and my length of my feet and my toenails, to walk on the water. I didn't realize that, but it was big enough to keep me floating. And it kept me, I could walk over the water, what I never expected. So, this escape helped me to find another road. I walked to the road, went over there and found a car who helped me to come to this big village in the area. And from there on, I could save my colleagues who were still in the village, and still I'm now here. I survived that dangerous adventure, but what happened? I was saved by my toenails. If it wouldn't happen with my toenails, I wouldn't be here. Thank you.